Good morning. Sorry I'm running a little bit late. As you can tell, I got a bit of a cold. So I wasn't able to start this video at 9:30 the way I wanted to this morning. But we're here to pick up back again on this issue with Mrs. Judy Brown, a Vietnam vet who's about to be evicted. But I believe it's on Thursday, around 8 o'clock in the morning. And right now, I need your help. Mrs. Brown needs our help, and this is the time where we can't put our hands, we can't entrust our leaders. This is where you and I are going to have to do the battle. Mrs. Brown went to Tammy Duckworth, who was basically worthless and wasn't able to help her. And she also went to Stephanie Kifowitz, and who was also worthless. And both of these will tell you the same thing. They're going to tell you the same story. If you go to Stephanie Kifowitz's website, she's going to tell you, boy, she's just so honored to be elected to help out the people in her district, and her office is there if you need anything. Well, guess what? That's nothing but a bunch of beans. Mrs. Brown went to her. She hasn't been able to do anything. Tammy Duckworth's office, you'll see her commercials that she's out there to help the vets, and she just cares so much about them and everything. All Tammy Duckworth's office did was give her a bunch of fluff, and she hasn't heard from them since. All right. Now, both of these, we have to keep something in mind. Stephanie Kifowitz voted to give illegals driver's licenses here in Illinois. Stephanie Kifowitz is a Michael Madigan suck-up, all right? She's not doing her job. First job in government, okay, is to defend people's rights. That's their first obligatory job. Spending the money, budget, roads, and everything, that's all secondary. That's way down the road. That's way at the bottom of the list. Okay? Raising taxes, that's way at the bottom of the list. Government's first job is to protect people's life, liberty, and property. Kifowitz and Duckworth are failures. Our whole system is a failure, but in this case, they're even failed more. And they're even failed more because they will favor illegal aliens who will help them get elected, all right, over our Americans who have sacrificed so much for our rights and freedoms. So I'm going to put another picture down here of Mrs. Judy Brown, and I'm going to put a link to Stephanie Kifowitz's website and Tammy Duckworth's website. And I need you folks on Monday morning to start making the calls. Don't get distracted about all of these Trump allegations, what Donald Trump said 12 years ago. Good heavens. When the White House spokesman, when he was asked about a question about Benghazi, Jay Carey, he says, Benghazi was a long time ago. Well, and Benghazi was not that long ago. And what Donald Trump said was even further long time ago. And Donald Trump was not harassing women, okay? He wasn't like Bill Clinton, who called in a woman into his office, into the White House Oval Office, and drop his pants, all right? Okay? So don't get distracted with that stuff. Stay focused. We need to take care of each other. And remember, when one of our vets is hurting, and when the rights of one of our vets is being violated, the rights of all people are being violated, all right? So I'm going to put something together here, all right? I'm going to need you guys to work on this, and remember, Mrs. Brown needs your help, and someday it might be your mother, your sister, your father, somebody in your family who needs help like this, who's been scammed over. All right? So let me get that information together and let's start working on this. Thanks.